We are back, Mr. Hudson. It is day one of the 2020-2021 school year. It's not how we wanted to start, but we are here. We are going to make the best of it at the primary center. Is that you over there, Mr. Hudson?
I am at the primary center. I don't see any students, but I do see some teachers.
Well, tell you what, I'm at the primary center too, down in my office, and knowing that we can safely take our masks off and talk to our awesome Morris Brandon community today on this first day of school, August 24, 2020. And look at those Bitmojis, Mr. Hudson. How cool are those?
They're awesome.
And you can tell that that is how Mr. Hudson and myself would be dressing if we had students and staff all over the building. But today we decided to represent our Atlanta Public School shirts and our Morris Brandon shirts. But students, we are so glad you are here today. And let's get started with our updated, newly improved morning announcements. All right. So students, as you know, every day Mr. Hudson and myself and oftentimes some really special guests are going to be here to welcome you. But unlike last year, you are going to be watching your morning announcements with your homeroom teacher. So we need everybody in front of their computer ready to learn at either 8 a.m. for our kindergarten second graders or 8:35 for our third through fifth graders. Obviously, if you cannot be on in the morning, these are recorded and you can watch them through your teacher's whole group Zoom recordings, but your teacher will be sharing the announcements with the entire class every morning right at the start. So we will welcome you every single morning during virtual learning.
Yeah, and I'd just like to say welcome back. We really miss all of you guys. Love seeing our kindergartners that are now first graders and first graders moving to second over at the PC, and the same over to my young ones that left from second and went to third grade. We miss you guys. Make me proud over there.
Yeah, make them proud. So it's been a great lead up to day one, and your teachers have been working so hard. We've been at some awesome town halls. We had some awesome parent meet and greets. Students, all of y'all had a chance to meet your teacher on the computer before day one. We've had a couple snags, a couple hiccups, as we always do. But as always, we are adaptable and flexible and are here for you. So one of the things that we want you to do is make sure you submit some videos to us of you telling us your name and your homeroom and why you're excited to be at Morris Brandon. And you can also submit videos of you doing the Pledge of Allegiance. And we're going to highlight these every single morning. Additionally, you saw Mr. Hudson and myself's Bitmoji. You're going to see those all the time in all different poses and different colors and different shapes. Send us your Bitmojis. We'd love to see them. You can email Mr. Hudson or myself if you have a Bitmoji and you figured out how to make it. And you may even see yourself on the announcements one day. But without further ado, let's do the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Awesome. And who was that, Mr. Hudson?
That was my now new leader of the campus. You know, the second graders are the leaders of the primary campus. And that was Audrey Blease in second grade. Excellent job today.
Great job, Audrey. All right, so students, this is probably not the first time you've seen this slide. Parents, I'm sure it's not the same first time you've seen it either, but we want to continue to emphasize to you all how important it is to be at school, on the computer, virtually, and following our virtual essential agreements. So when you jump on the computers in the mornings and each session with your teacher, please make sure that you do the best to have all of your materials ready. It will only help you from having to get up and go search for things. A couple of things that we want you to do on Zoom is to stay in one place. Nobody wants to watch a Zoom meeting where one screen is going like this all over the place. Okay, so students, find a spot where you're going to be doing your meetings and stay there. All right, that's the best advice I can give you. We don't want any fun backgrounds this year. We know that you are here to learn, and we have a lot of people on your Zooms, and we have very tight schedules. So in order to keep it serious, please do not put any interesting or exciting backgrounds on your Zoom. There will be a time and place for that, I promise. We always need a quiet spot. You may have multiple siblings in your house. You may have your mom and dad working in the other room. So when you are doing your Zoom meetings, please find a place in your house house where you can close the door and you can have quiet. Headphones work really well. Headphones with microphones are even better, but make sure that whatever's going on in your background and your noise is not distracting everybody else. Be on time. That is important. We are on a very, very tight schedule during virtual learning. So we want everybody on the computer at the start of the day, and we want you in for all of your small groups and whole group sessions. If you're not able to be on, that is okay, because we are flexible with you, and you can always go back and watch those recorded videos of your whole group math and ELA lessons. But being on time is much better than showing up late, okay? So please be on time to your meetings in the morning, because your teachers have to take attendance in the morning. Sometimes when you do Zooms, it's easy to talk over people. So do your best to wait your turn. Your teacher will teach you about the raising your hand feature or using the chat box. They're going to disable some features on your Zoom so you all are not able to chat independently or privately with each other. But please, please make sure that you are working with your classmates. Be presentable. This is a big one. We don't want to see anybody doing Zoom from under their covers, in their bed with their pajamas still on, while they're stuffing their face with breakfast. While we understand we're at our house and we can be more comfortable and dress more comfortable, but just be presentable. Make sure you have a shirt on and make sure that you are sitting at a desk upright, ready to learn. Always be respectful. It doesn't matter what you do for Morris Brandon, whether you're taking out the trash at home or whether you're virtual learning with your teacher, you're always going to be respectful. And then we're always kind to each other in the chat room. If you guys can follow these 10 things, you are halfway through, probably more, to being successful virtual learners.
So that's a great segue, Mr. Bland, into our IB word of the month, which is caring. And we have to be caring. We know that this is a time when, quite frankly, a lot of people are suffering. People are losing family members. It's hard sometimes. It's a little bit even stressful. So you have to be caring for your parents because they're home working, a lot of them. And at the same time they're working, they're helping out with school. So we have to be caring, maybe do some extra chores around the house, be a little extra helpful, be kind, tell your parents that you love them, tell your teachers that you love them, because everyone is working really hard to make this the best experience for all of you Morris Brandon students, and we love you. So caring is the IB word of the month. And that leads right into our SEL book of the month, which is Be Kind. So this month we'll be talking about kindness, and this is the book that we're focusing on, Be Kind. You will see a video from Mr. Bland and I at a later time going more into depth with this book.
All right. Okay, so parents, last thing, if you're in the background, listen up. Please continue to show patience and flexibility as you work through the virtual learning platform. There's always going to be glitches and hiccups. We know that, but each day we are going to get better and better and better, and we need your support with that. Continue to visit morrisbrandon.com and the Pop-Up Parent University page to access helpful instructional videos, student schedules, and FAQs. Also, we understand technology can be tough, especially with virtual learning. So we are here to support you. I've outlined a couple steps below that you could do if you are having some tech issues, like reaching out to your media specialist, reaching out to our technology specialist at our school, Ms. Chandra Brown, who has actually set up a Google Voice number that you can text and call starting Monday morning at 7:30. You can also call the APS helpline, who can do a very, very good job of helping you, but there are some really long wait lines right now. Also, you can put in a Let's Talk ticket at atlantapublicschools.us. The Let's Talk box will pop right up on the screen and you can type it in there. And then, as always, if you want to be self-starters, drive up to school if you can, sit outside, connect to the wireless and see if that helps. Because sometimes when you connect to the network at APS, things begin to update and work a little better. We are going to assess after week 1, see how we did, and we are happy to host some more pop-up technology supports. But that's it I got, Mr. Hudson. And I'll tell you this, we are trying to get our announcements down to 5 minutes, and we are close to 7 minutes today. Teachers, I am sorry. We had so much to say. We are so excited to see our students. We're going to continue to work on that. But Mr. Hudson, to a fantastic day 1 of virtual learning.
Thank you. And Mr. Bland, let's welcome our 1,000 new teachers, our parents. Welcome, parents. We're there with you. We're on your side. We have your back. Let us know how we can support you. Have a great day.
Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.